Welcome back to Fairy Wisdom. I am here to help you create a happy and healthy and wealthy life. So first of all, before I get into this little spiel, I want to say thank you all to everyone who is sharing, subscribing. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and take a minute to do that. And I'm also super grateful for everyone who is booking readings, counseling sessions, as well as sending in donations. I am so exuberantly, is that even the right word? I don't know. Grateful for every single one of you. So here's where this reading is coming from. So I stumbled across a movie called Penelope today. And basically the storyline of this movie is there was a curse put on this family, and the first daughter born would have a pig snout until she marries one of her own kind, is what it said, or until one of her own kind accepts her for who she is, and until death do us part, right? So you go through the movie, and what it comes down to, so she and her family, they think, oh, well, she's got to get married to, she was born into this very wealthy family, okay? There must be some sort of, she's got to marry somebody of her stature, of her, the same kind of old wealth, right? And that person has to truly accept her for who she is, snout and all, till death do them part. So they have to get married in order to break the curse. I don't want to ruin the movie, but it's kind of, I feel like I'm probably the only one that's never seen this movie. But what it comes down to is at the end of the movie, she ends up accepting herself, right? She's standing at the altar. She's getting ready to get married to this man that doesn't even want to marry her, right? He's just doing it because his family is making him do it. And so, and she decides she doesn't want to get married. And she ran inside, and she, her mom chased her, followed her. And, it was to a point where her mom, she was like, I accept myself for who I am. I don't have to get married. I don't care about the curse, right? I don't care about this now. I love myself for who I am, snout and all. And literally, that broke the curse. And so then later on in the movie, she ends up becoming a teacher, okay? And later on in the movie, she is talking to her students. She tells her students the story, right? And there was this one little boy that says something, she was like, so what do you think this all means? And the little boy says, it's not the power of the curse, it's the power you give the curse. I'm going to say that one more time. It's not the power of the curse, it's the power you give the curse. What does that mean to you? To me, that means that as long as you are accepting and loving yourself as you are, nobody else's opinions, energies, curses, none of that matters. I mean, if you are giving power to this curse that says, that you're stuck with this snout, then of course it's going to be there. But if you learn to accept yourself with the snout, well, then the curse has no more power. I feel like this reading, everything is relevant, okay? I love that movie. I will probably watch it again. I wasn't even watching it with my kids. I was watching it by myself. My son went to his dad's, and my daughter was playing outside with her friend. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of value in that. I feel like this pick a card is going to have a lot to do with what do we need to accept about ourselves, or you know, reminding you how wonderfully amazing that you are, and that it's totally okay to accept yourself as you are, right here, right now, right? So beautiful. All right, let's get 3 cards. I really don't know where this is going to go. I am just going with the flow. I'm just feeling the energy, and that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was relevant to me. It resonates with me. I'm sure it's going to resonate with many others. We got 4 piles. I can deal. I can deal. I like ye. All eyes on me. That's what I just heard. I looked at this card and I heard, all eyes on me. Family, are you breaking a curse right now? A curse? Right? Are we learning to accept ourselves as we are, for who we are? Yeah, I feel like that's happening. I really do. Yep. All right. So we have 4 piles to choose from. All phenomenal piles, might I add. Like, these cards to choose from are amazing cards. They're all major arcana. They're all karma cards. They're all new cycle cards. They're all God cards. They're all, you know what I'm saying? So let's take a look. So pile 1 is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Pile 2 is going to be this Judgment card. No, that is Justice. Justice card. Pile 3 is the Judgment card. And pile 4 is the Moon. And isn't it funny how the Moon, she has legs, octopus, I wouldn't even call them legs. What are they called? Octopus, you know what I'm saying. And they're hidden behind that wall. Everything is relevant. I'm telling you. I am telling you. There's something collective that you're hiding, or you're not accepting, or you're, I put that down too low. Let me just, sorry, scoot it back. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna see what's happening, what's up. Pile 1. If you chose the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh-wee. Y'all, I feel like your heart chakra is open. You are aligning everything else. And by aligning these chakras, by working on the insides, that is what's spinning the wheel, right? I love the Wheel of Fortune in this deck because it really represents that, it really reflects the as within, so without. Okay, it really reflects the fact that your reality is based on what's inside, right? What you believe you deserve, what you believe you are, what you believe, you know what I'm saying? She's also holding a little, I've never noticed this before, she's holding a little pocket watch, okay? I cannot tell what time it says on there. But I just heard time's ticking. Time is ticking. It's almost time. It's your time. We'll see. We'll see. What messages do we have for pile 1? Messages for pile 1. Pile one, once you really learn to accept you for who you are, everyone else will also. Everyone else will follow suit. They don't have any choice. So I feel like you're really working on that. I feel like if you haven't already really accepted you for who you are, you're on your way. Like that's this wheel of fortune. Like you are, like I feel like you're steady working on this. Or you're realizing this and you're just like surrendering, right? It's kind of like this energy here. Yeah. I feel like you're freeing your mind. You are freeing your mind, letting go of all feelings of judgment, all feelings of not being it's almost like this fear of not being accepted by others, right? And that's the thing. If I go back to that movie, Penelope, right? Her mother hid her for her whole life. She went out on her own when she was 18 and still wrapped a scarf around her nose until one day it was just kind of revealed in public. And I feel like what you're doing is you're really starting to break out of that comfort zone of being hidden, hiding this, whatever this is about you that you have been hiding, whatever it is that's within you. It could be, your spirituality. It could be something that a hobby that you do. It could be, maybe your sexuality. It could be, it could go so many different ways, right? But once you learn to accept who you are and you really step out into the world as who you are, that is where the real freedom lies. Yes? Yes. This meditation card came out, and I feel like that really just kind of confirms that you've been really steady working on accepting yourself for who you are and understanding that you have the power to create this freedom. It is not the power of the curse, it's the power you give the curse. Pile one. Wow. You have a very abundant future, pile one. You definitely do. Okay? And I feel like once you break this quote unquote curse, whatever's cursing you, that's when this really kind of starts. I feel like there could be, it could be something that you do creatively, right? That you feel like, yes, totally working on yourself, pile one, aligning your chakras, balancing things within you, using your intuition, yep, to heal, using your meditation, your praying, your whatever practices you do. I just heard yoga, your breath work, your spending time out in nature to heal, to release anything that you feel is preventing you from accepting who you are, right? Even if it's people, right? Even if it's places, even if it's things. I feel like a lot of it is wounds and projections from people in your past. Yeah. Some of you, I feel like it is your intuition that you are afraid to truly accept and honor and kind of come out with. You guys could have some sort of gift. You use your intuition or some sort of ability, some sort of connection to the 5D, some sort of psychic abilities here that could be completely different than the norm, right? You could use your gifts in ways that are completely different than the norm. And I feel like you are afraid to come out with that. And once you accept who you are and step into this strength, that is when you allow this abundance in. There could be some sort of empress figure, mother figure, grandmother figure, something of that sort that you could be hiding this from. And that's where the acceptance lies, right? This grandmother figure could be, or mother figure or something, could be approaching you, okay? And now is the time to really be completely honest with them, with who you are. And if they can't accept it, well, that's okay, because it's not for them to accept. It's for you to accept. But if you are strong enough to accept yourself enough to tell, I feel like this grandmother or this, mother figure or somebody in your life could be very religious. And you could be very spiritual. And your spirituality has really helped you heal. And that's why you're so spiritual. And so, this owning up to your gifts, owning up to who you are, and really accepting it, is like breaking the curse for you. Right? It's time to stop hiding behind the curtains. Allow yourself to be who you are, regardless of other people's opinions. You've worked very hard. You have worked so hard that you have stepped into this Empress energy on your own. Okay? There could be somebody else who is approaching you also, you've worked really, really, really hard on this, on accepting yourself and understanding who you are and turning into who you are as the Empress, okay? Someone who's very giving and loving and abundant and just completely healed. And some of you may be well known in some sort of way or fashion, right? Some sort of star in some sort of fashion, right? And whatever it is that you do, you are rising to the top in that. And that comes from accepting who you are. truly, and not feeling ashamed, not allowing these projections of this family to really kind of hold you back. Basically, I feel like you you learn how to fill your own cup. You learn how to accept yourself, and now you have transformed into this empress. And that's beautiful. And so internally, this empress is within you, and now it will start reflecting outside of you. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is, right? Your internal being is shifting the energy around you, changing the reality around you to match your energy. Absolutely. Pile 1, that's absolutely beautiful. So I feel like pile 1, you probably have already done the accepting part. Accepting who you are, stepping out, taking that leap of faith. Because whatever it is that you're accepting, whatever it is that whatever you did to heal yourself is what's going to help others heal also. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, pile 1. You took the power away from the curse, and I'm proud of you. And so if you're feeling like things are not looking like they should, I've done a lot of work, understand that the wheel is spinning for you, okay? As within, always reflects so without. But you've got to give it time to manifest that way, okay? All right. All right, pile 1, thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and we'll see you next time, okay? Pile 2. I almost forgot, and we're only on 2. Justice, my friend. Justice, okay? This talks about good karma. Always, Justice card talks about good karma, talks about everyone being treated fairly in all situations. It talks about, justice, right? Your justice. Good karma, the scales being balanced, right? And it could go both ways. If you planted some not so great seeds, well, your not so great karma is probably here for you. But if you planted good seeds, well then, by golly, your justice is here, my friend. But we are going to find out more about this. I'm really drawn to the sword that she's got in this card, and the fact that her head is actually the clouds in the clouds, okay? This person is way above and way bigger than anyone else here, you see? So this person, you have broken free from the matrix, okay? I feel ultimately that's really a big thing here. Also, your crown chakra is totally lit, okay? You are definitely receiving lots of downloads, lots of things of that nature. Very extremely tapped in. Also, gold to me talks about finances. I feel like part of your justice is financial stability. I feel like you have worked very hard to get to a financially stable situation. This sword makes me feel like you've had to fight really hard to get there. Very hard. So much so that she still has her sword up. She's not putting it down. Okay? But these scales that she's holding are balanced. There's been a lot of battles, pile 2. And I feel like recently you've had to do a lot of forgiving. And I feel like that's been a general theme for myself and for people on this channel, is forgiving those who put us through situations where we had to put our sword up, right? Where we had to feel like we needed to defend ourselves, where we had to feel like we couldn't trust them. We had to trust the downloads that were coming through. Understand that you are completely in your power right now. And there's no going back, I just heard. Okay? You are completely in your power. And it's like this energy of, this forgiveness card came out like in the reverse on the floor. It was like reversed towards me. So to me, that means that if you feel like if there's any feeling of, there may be something that comes out here that you may need to forgive, something that you're not aware of. But I feel like at this point on the journey, pile 2, you know that. You know that forgiveness is key to this journey, to this healing journey, to letting go, to cutting cords, cutting ties, cutting cycles. It could absolutely have to do with some sort of relationship. Let's see. When I see the swans, it kind of reminds me of twin flames, or, you know, a deep soul connection. But with it's beauty. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. There could have been some sort of people doing some sort of energy work on your looks. Of your weight in particular. So if your weight has fluctuated a lot, that's why. Yep, you've gone through a serious death and rebirth here, okay? And the rebirth is, look, we got death and then the Ace of Cups. Death and a rebirth here. You learning to be content and fill your own cup, right? Allowing God to fill your cup. Allowing, you know, Holy Spirit, holy angels, spirit guides of the light, ancestors of the light, fairies of the light, all of that to fill your own cup. Healing, okay? Being happy on your own, right? This is your justice. Not being codependent on anyone else. Being this Queen of Pentacles all on your own. You've been very focused on your money, as well as your emotional stability. And definitely working with spirit here, okay? Absolutely standing in your truth. You want to know why? Because you fill your own cup and you don't care what anybody else thinks. And God rewards those that not only follow their hearts but are so stubborn and do not give in, right? Yeah. Especially when it comes to projections of the family. I am drawn to this bunny rabbit here. Bunny rabbits talk about fertility. They talk about prosperity. They talk about, action, right? You have really been working hard on rebuilding your financial and emotional state, and you've been doing it on your own. All the while, people are watching you, and you know it, and you can feel it. There was some sort of relationship here, okay? That people, this person probably thought that you would never get over them. This person probably thought that you would always be there when they were ready to come back, just waiting. They thought that they had some sort of control over you, okay? And the thing is you, it's not the power of the curse, it's the power you give the curse. You took your power back away from this person, okay? And you started giving it to yourself here. And this allowed this new cycle to come in of you standing in your power, right? And standing in your truth and being your truth. This could even be like a father figure, I'm hearing, for some of you. Somebody that had a way of manipulating their words and making you feel like you couldn't do it on your own. You could be a whole ass adult and this person would make you feel like you weren't an adult. Right? It's that control factor, okay? And then you stepped up, and I feel like some of you, ran away from this person. Not literally, but got away from this person. And really started going within and working on your power and, standing in your power. And they're definitely watching you here, seeing you stand in your truth. Okay? And the thing is they have no control, no power over you anymore at all, because you have created a life on your own, whether this is a romantic relationship or, like I said, it could be a father, it could be a mother, it could be, it'll resonate for all of you differently. But there's nothing that they could say. There's nothing that they could do to have any type of control over you anymore. All they can be is like a fly on the wall and watch. And that's what they're doing. And your justice is here. Because I don't think that they believed that you could gain your power back. That you understood your power. And well, they have another thing coming. Because pile 2, you did it. Financial stability, emotional stability, spiritual stability, mind, body, and soul, baby. Balanced. All on your own. I'm proud of you, pile 2. I really am. Just know that this person is watching you and they're feeling like an asshole. They are. They're feeling like an asshole. Yeah, they're definitely stuck. They're feeling stuck now. How they wanted you to feel, right? They didn't want you to have control, and now they're losing control. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Pile 2, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and we'll see you next time. Pile 3. If you chose this judgment card, this is your reading. So I'm very drawn to the wings, right? I feel like you are finally able to spread your wings. It's almost like there were so many burdens weighing on you, making these wings like too wet or too heavy, right? Almost like clipped wings. Somebody clipped your wings. But you are the healer, Pile 3. And so you were able to heal your own wings. You are the person that triggers others. You are the mirror to other people. You are the person that God and the universe kind of use to test people on their journey, right? And if you're not treated correctly, well, sucks for them. I feel like all of us that are chosen, the 144,000 light workers, feel like that's part of our job. You know, I feel like we all have different gifts in different ways, but we all also kind of share the same kind of gifts, right? And like I said, they manifest in different ways. But ultimately, you fuck with one of God's chosen ones and, well, excuse my language, you're fucked. They're going to have to learn that, you know, it's not the power of the curse, it's the power you give the curse. And they just gave the curse a lot of power by fucking with the chosen one. Yeah. Yep. And here's the thing, is you have had the courage to understand your intuition, to listen to your intuition, and to make sacrifices lots of sacrifices to get to where you are. Sacrificing people, sacrificing places, sacrificing things, right? You also have had the courage to follow your dreams, and the universe always rewards those that follows their dreams. And I feel like you guys have been working on your manifestations, okay? And there was a real big test here recently with a lot of us on, do we believe in the power of ourselves? Do we believe in what we are telling other people, right? Those of us as light workers, we help each other grow, we help each other heal, we help each other manifest. And while we can channel and give somebody else a message, Do we follow that guidance? Do we follow that message? Do we trust in what we're channeling? And I feel like pile 3, you really have trusted the guidance that you've been given and the guidance that you have received on your own, right? And so you're starting to see that those that follow their dreams and those that follow their hearts, well, God, the universe shares the secrets of the universe and the magic of the universe through downloads, right? And this allows things to manifest on earth here because you have done so much growth. You've chosen peace and awareness, and trusted your vision. And so judgment has been made for you. That, well, pile 3 had enough faith and enough trust. We've got to provide. We have no other choice but to provide. Fear did not come in. There was a lot of discipline. There was a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of hard work. And we got to follow through on their faith. I feel like that's what's happening right now. I also feel like there's a lot of ancestors, a lot of spirit guides, a lot of celestial beings in the spirit realm that are helping bring forth these manifestations. Because pile 3, I don't think you've manifested anything small. I think you've definitely manifested in the right way. Yeah, your intuition is on fire right now. I think that you use manifestation the correct way, right? While your goals may have been big, some of you it's a house, some of you it's just a family, some of you it's a twin flame. Your goals may have been big. It's taken some time. They're here because you put in the work. You did the work. Some of you, your family is feeling left out in the cold here, okay? And I do feel like it's because you are the high priestess. And you told them that you were the high priestess. And they all told you that you were crazy. They did. They told you you were crazy. And then God came through and was like, nah, trick. My child's not crazy. And now there's this huge missed opportunity, right? You were trying to create with these people. And now they want to come back. Now that, they didn't have faith before. They didn't trust in that believing is seeing. They were in the 3D matrix, right? They were in the matrix that seeing is believing. They just couldn't trust your vision. Well, now they've missed a whole opportunity with you because you're going places. Definitely. There's some sort of gift coming in here for you, some sort of financial gift that's really going to help you. Okay, this is something that you've manifested. Some of you it's $10,000, some of you it's $50,000, $100,000, $25,000. It's whatever it is that, yeah, you use your intuition. What? Tell me about the moon. Let's get one on there. Yep. Justice. This justice is your intuition, your abilities. Judgment card, Emperor. Yep. Whatever this is, they didn't believe. And now they're feeling left out, right? Because you're not allowing them back in. Like, listen, you had the chance. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Chance is over. Scotty, no. Yep. Whatever this money is that's coming in for you, it's really going to put you in a position to invest it wisely. I mean, this money is going to help you create a legacy for your children, your children's children, and so on and so forth. Okay? Yep. Justice. This is your good karma coming in because you never lost faith, right? You believed in yourself and you accepted yourself for who you are. And no matter what anybody said, you held true to it. I feel like there was some amount of time where maybe you were a little bit skittish, hid it a little bit. We had the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck again. I mean, you're so protected, Pile 3. You are absolutely one of the chosen ones. You are absolutely, one of the light workers. You are a divine being, a light worker, a starseed, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so if you had any doubts, and again, I feel like there was this time, when you were in lack, but even in those times, you never lost faith. Okay? And you've moved from this energy, okay? Even right now, even if you feel like finances don't look as they should right now, there's something that's coming in here for you. Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles out here twice, and to me that talks about, look, this is somebody bringing you some sort of gift. Okay? This is a financial gift showing up for you. Okay? You're going to be celebrating because this is going to put you from this Four of Pentacles energy into this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is your justice. Okay? This is what's going to show all those people who didn't believe in your connection with God. Well, if she's being blessed like this. Yep. Judgment card, the Sun, Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World card. I'm serious. You're ending all cycles of feeling left out in the cold. You have officially accepted who you are and what you're here to do. And you don't care about what anyone else is thinking at this point. And that is bringing in your justice. Yep. There is this little tiny gnat that's driving me crazy. Pile 3, there may be a little tiny gnat or somebody or something that just won't leave you be. Let this person go. The bottom of this deck. Yep. The Judgment card, the Emperor, the Fool, the King of Cups, Ace of Swords. I mean, we had the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like, All new beginnings. All new everything, I just heard. All new everything. Okay? Yes. There's some hella good karma coming towards you. There is a financial blessing headed your way. And that's all because you took the power away from the curse. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Pile 4. I like my eyes are dry. Oh goodness. If you chose the moon, this is your reading. You can go ahead and come on out now. Let us see these tentacles here. Is that what they're called? Tentacles? I think so. Makes me sound unintelligent. I swear I know my shit. But when I get on these readings, when I'm like on the spot, like things just leave my brain. But when I'm talking to my kids and it's like I'm the smartest woman in the world. It's so crazy. I guess you channel what you're meant to channel when you're meant to channel it. I don't know. Yeah, let's come on out. Because here's the thing, is I think it'd be cool as fuck to see somebody with a bunch of tentacles like this walking down the street, right? There's something that you're hiding. There's something that you haven't came out with yet. There's something, you know what I'm saying? And it could very well be spiritual gifts. With the moon card there, it talks about your intuition. It talks about mostly intuition, right? Following your inner voice. Go ahead and come on out. Because you have something to offer. And it's scary at first. Let me talk to you, Pile 4. It's scary at first. Coming out being a psychic and a medium, right? Because, or a tarot reader. Do you know how many times like I've been laughed at, or I've been like people don't, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's like a relationship and somebody, you know, people ask, what do you do? And of course that's something that I mention, and then I, you know, then I can tell that they don't really, they're not into it anymore, right? They see the way I look and they're like, ooh, I'm interested in her. And then they find out who I am. And then they're out, right? Which to me, it's like, I am always upfront about it because listen, I'm not going to change for anyone. In the past, the old me, maybe I would have changed for somebody to accept me and to love me. But the thing is now is I love me so damn much that if you can't accept me for who I am, well then you have no space here. Because I know that what I'm doing not only healed myself, but is helping others heal. And that's what I'm here to do, is to help heal in ways that are not the normal society type bullshit, right? I personally believe that those of us as healers who use our intuition, our channeling gifts, our psychic and our medium gifts, our Reiki, our energy, you know what I'm saying? To help heal others is the new world doctor. You want to know why? Because current doctors right now, well, they just put Band-Aids on stuff. Your sickness, whatever sickness, it stems from an emotional wound. chakras being out of alignment, not open, not working correctly. But once you are healed emotionally, I found that your body works just fine. The more I healed myself, the more I was able to let go of codependencies. And you know what I'm saying? I was a smoker for 14 years. And I don't smoke anymore. Because I've healed from that. I've healed from that codependency. I've let go of all codependencies because I have learned to accept and love me for who I am, and I don't need to be codependent on anyone. Right? I feel like it's like that with all addictions. They stem from a wound. I started smoking cigarettes because my parents smoked cigarettes. Mostly because my dad smoked cigarettes and my dad didn't give me a lot of his time. And so when I started smoking cigarettes, I thought, well, maybe if I smoke cigarettes and then we smoke cigarettes together, I'll have time with him. Right? That was my thought process. Did it change anything? No, I just became a smoker for 14 years. Sure, we'd have cigarette breaks sometimes together and we'd talk about stuff, but did it really change our relationship? No, it didn't. Did it change the fact that he always chose my stepmom over me? Sure the fuck didn't. Even just this year, betrayed me for that bitch again. Excuse my language. I have forgiven them, but you know, I understand. I understand from his point of view, he has an issue with being alone. He doesn't want to be alone, right? And so, you know, of course he's gonna choose the person that lays next to him in bed over me because he's afraid to be alone. Now, for me, I don't resonate with that. That's not anything, I mean, in the past, maybe, before I healed from some wounds, would I make some subtle decisions in relation to that over my children? Never would I choose a man over my children, but maybe make decisions that weren't necessarily in their highest good based on a male, but it didn't directly affect them at that time. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not saying that I'm any better than him, but what I'm saying is I understand his state of consciousness. So yes, I have forgiven him. But where are we on this tangent? Pile 4, I don't know. Maybe I just needed to share that with you. Maybe there was something that, you know, something in that for you. You know, it's just this, I'm looking back at this moon card and I feel like, you know, you're different. You're different than everybody else. And you have something to offer. And I feel like it's intuitive, psychic, mediumship, some sort of gift that is different. And even if you just think differently, your personality's different. You know, you're not the status quo, right? That's okay. Okay? I feel like right now you're really coming into and really connecting with your higher self, Pile 4. Yeah. Standing in your power, receiving a lot of downloads. Because you're accepting your gifts. You're not running from your gifts anymore. Yep. Done a lot of healing. Done a lot of healing. And I feel like you're standing definitely in your truth right now. Your spiritual gifts. Use them for monetization. Is that the right word? Use them to help others. And this is what I feel. I used to have a hard time understanding why taking money to help others heal was really a good thing to do, right? Because when I started this journey, I had, I was fresh out of a divorce. Single mom of 2, not doing well financially, okay? And so there's this need to understand that an exchange of energy is what is important, okay? And money is energy. And if you're providing healing, it's important, that people are paying you for it, okay? And paying you for what you're worth, okay? There was this time. So, for example, I like to give out free readings sometimes, okay? But I have found that if I overextend to one person, if I give somebody more than one free reading, the messages that I'm giving are not nearly as valuable, not nearly as tapped in as the first one, right? Because I am now giving out more than what I am receiving back from this person, and it's not an equal give and take. And God, the universe, doesn't support that. And so my spiritual team, where I get my downloads and my guidance and my messages from to relay, where I channel from, doesn't support that, okay? As for somebody else who's having a hard time collecting money, there could be somebody who has tried to cause you burdens to make you feel left out financially. And this is somebody that's like hidden in the background here, okay? This is somebody who does not, they definitely manipulate energy, okay? This is somebody who you probably wouldn't expect it. Could be a fire sign. Basically, this person is finding out that all this work that they've done, all this energy work that they've done, is not doing anything. That you're still coming into unity with your higher self. You're still following your intuition. You're still the psychic. You're still the medium. Okay? You're still the empress. And there's still some sort of gift coming to you, or some sort of offer. Okay? This person is mad because here's why. They know that this energy that they've put out has got to go somewhere. And the thing is, they know it's coming back to them. This is like the person that throws a stone and hides their hand, right? The person that starts a bunch of rumors, the person that, you know, is fake. Fake to your face. I just heard all day I dream a genie. I don't know if that mean anything to you. Pile 4. You've done the work. That's for sure. You're also very protected. Okay? There's somebody that that there is a missed opportunity. Okay? For sure. You don't trust this person anymore. And they cannot get you off their mind. They can't. I mean, we have underneath both the decks the 4 of Cups, which is a huge missed opportunity. Okay? You've accepted it. They have not. You've started a brand new beginning. And they're having a hard time doing that. I don't think this person could have been working with the person sending you the energy, throwing the stone and whatnot. I feel like this person loves you and they hate you at the same time. I feel like they knew your power the entire time. And they didn't want you to know your power. And now that you do, they're very confused. And they're very scared because they know that this energy has got to go back somewhere. And somebody's very heartbroken because they missed an opportunity with you to try to play God. For what? I'm smelling onions. That may resonate with somebody. Somebody may have onion breath a lot. Or really like to eat onions. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this reading because it was kind of all over the place. But I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and we'll see you next time.